Hello, today we'll be doing AriChung 5th grade worksheet lesson 2, standard form. Write each number in standard form. So here's an example, 6 times 10 with the exponent of 2 or power of 2, that'll be 600. An easy way I can remember this, or you can remember this, is since it has an exponent of 2, that means there'll be 2 zeros, especially when the 10 is here. This only is correct if there's a 10. So 2 zeros, 600. So let's try to apply it here. So we know that it'll be 4, and then there's a 5 here, there's a 10 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 zeros. Next, 1 and a 10. So 1 0, 20. Over here, 9, then 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3. 9,000. 8, 10, and a 4 in the exponent. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, and then 2, and a 10, so 100. Let's go to the next page, scientific notation. So this will be different from what we did from the last page. So convert the numbers from standard form to scientific notation. So when we're dealing with scientific notation, it has to be in the form of a decimal. So it'll always be, for example, if it's 98, 9.8. So I'll show that when we go to the next question. So for this one, 10 times with the exponent 1. So since it has exponent 1, that means we'll move the decimal place once to the right. Over here, then it becomes 98.0, but we don't have to write that since it's still 98. So that's how you get 98. So let's try to apply here. So first we convert it to a decimal, 3.6. Obviously, we always have times 10. What will the exponent be? To convert 3.6 to 36, we have to multiply that by 10 and then move the decimal one place. So it'll be 3.6 times 10, the exponent of 1. So for 56,000, it might be a little confusing to know where you put the decimal place. It will always be over here. It's always between the numbers. So like whenever there's any kind of number, whatever is the first number in the first ones, they'll always be the decimal. So 56,000 will be 5.6 times 10. Let's see how many places you move it. We want to get to 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3. So how many places do we have to move to get the decimal point? Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.6 times 10 to the power of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as long as you know the rules, you'll be able to get this. And this might be a little bit challenging, but this is a good exercise to do to become smarter and understand this. So this is 4,500. So 4.5 times 10. How many places do we move the decimal place? We want to get where there's 2 zeros. We want the decimal place here, so how many times do you move it? 1, 2, 3. Next, 1,400. 1.4 times 10. How many places will you move it to get 2 zeros? 1, 2, 3. Next, 220. So 2.2 times 10. It's always 10. 2.2. We want to have 1, 0, 1, 2 to get it to the end. So 1, 2. So 2.2 times 10 with the exponent of 2. 42, 4.2 times 10. How many places do we move it? There's no 0, but we want it at the end. Since the decimal place is here, we want it to move 1. 4.2 times 10 with the exponent of 1. Next, what is n in each equation? So we'll be dealing with exponents. So n equals 6 times 2 to the power of 3, or with the exponent of 3. So this, you can't just do 2 times 3. That's not how it works. That gets 6. But we're dealing with exponents. So what this is 2 times, also, this dot over here, that's a multiplication sign. Either one works. You're usually more familiar with this, but you can also use this. So 2 times 2 times 2. So this is not the same as this, since you have to multiply them each by 2. So, this one is 2 times 3, which is 6. But this one, you have to do 2 times 2. That's 4. And then you have to multiply it by 2 again, times 2, which is 8. So 6 and 8 are totally different. So you have to you have to know how to multiply this by the same one. So next will be 8. 6 times 8. That's what n equals. 6 times 8 is 48. So n equals 48. So also, to explain this is 2 plus 2 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how they came up with 2 times 3. But exponents are different, since instead of repeating addition, it's repeating multiplication. So let's try 300 equals n times 10 to the power of 2. So since this is a 2, we know there'll be 2 zeros, but only for tens. So here we have 100. N times 100 equals 300. So we can divide to isolate n. 100 divided by 100 equals n equals 300 divided by 100. 300 divided by 100 is 3. So 3 equals n, or n equals 3. Let's go to the next page. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks with the correct numbers. So we're still dealing with exponents. So here we have 3 to the power of 5. So that would be 3 times 3 times 3, 3 times 3 times 3, 3, 4, 5. Or the sign, whatever works. So let's go to here. 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 1, that'll just be 3. Since over here, 3 times 2, you have 2 3's, but here you just have 1, so it'll just be 3. 3 with the exponent of 0 will be 1. Oh no, my pen is glitching. So whatever number has the exponent of 0 will always be 1.